Well, thinking he was on deck to take to the mat, a Greenville County High School wrestler was in for quite the surprise.
That's right.
Dana?
He had no idea that his Seaman brother was home for a very short trip, and their emotional reunion was really something else.
As the Woodmont High School wrestling tournament gets underway.
At this time, I need the Royal Brothers to the head table. All the Royal Brothers to the head table, please.
I thought I was about to have a match. I thought I was going to hit Silvercrest. At first, I just thought he was wanting me to work tables or something.
Wrestler Jesse Royal and his brother Taylor made their way to the front.
I said I need all the Royal Brothers to the head table.
I didn't know until until I saw him. I had no idea.
It wasn't until these two turned around that they realized the oldest of their trio, Russell, was home.
Brother of Jesse Taylor Royal, Russell Royal, home from Seisho, Japan.
I was shocked. I was like, I had no idea. I thought he was still in Japan.
After a few days in Virginia, Russell and his parents arranged the surprise homecoming.
Almost 9 months since I've seen him. I used to be a wrestler myself, and I heard his tournament was today, so that's pretty much what I wanted to do.
It's been a long time since I've seen him, so I'm pretty happy that he's here to support me.
And while a hug may not be your standard wrestling move, in this case, tears of joy are welcome.
It's not every day I get to see him and give my family a big hug these days, so it's like it's very, basically it's like something new to me, and it's very touching to be able to have my family in my arms again.
The younger Royals say their time apart from Russell is hard, but this unexpected reunion couldn't have been better.
Oh, it's pretty cool. I feel kind of special.
It's a little tough being away from any kind of family or anything like that, and it's just really good to be home.
Now, Jesse and Taylor only have a brief visit with their big brother home. Seaman Royal is set to head back to Japan early next week. We'll cover.
All right, we are on our way to surprise Nick and Dan. They do not know that Charlie is back from Afghanistan. He got back yesterday afternoon. That looks like Dan.
Yeah, it looks like it's right there. Oh, well, maybe it's not now that I see him a little bit closer right there. Can you ring for your mom? Oh, yeah, y'all need to slow down a little bit. Wait for your mom. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, I thought I heard him.
He knows the whistle. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Where's Dan?
How big you are. Jeez, Nick.
Good boy. We bring them to you.
we bring you great gifts of joy.
Out of school for the rest of the day.
Where's Dan at?
Where's Dano?
Out here? Sit next to you.
Somewhere inside, I think.
Oh, no.
Go get your stuff. You're out of here.
John's there.
Oh, Charlie, sorry.
Videotape for your school.
Sorry.
He's right there.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Daniel!
Recording? gonna try to hide it. You shouldn't use bleach. Now, Bob, this was years ago.
Are you home for good?
No, just for 2 weeks.
Hey,
And it just worked out you here.
It's crazy. I was in
And you had to bring the entourage.
She told me, and then I was like, whoa, we're coming home right at the same time. It's perfect.
Oh, man. Good thing we got
You almost fell down.
We brought a couple pieces of some stuff too. We knew you had stuff, so we said, she said, "Man, I gotta bring more food."
Stay with us. You can bring the box, we gotta be your back yourself.
I think they were happy you came.
And I won traffic. I said, somebody, this person's going to win. Oh.
A father home from the war surprises his little girl at school.
And only we were there to capture the moment that she set her eyes on her father. News's Stephanie Stone is live with the story for us tonight. Steph?
There was not a dry eye in the 5th grade classroom here at Cheviot Elementary. And let me tell you guys, this was a pretty special event. It took a lot of top secret kind of planning.
It's all right. It's okay. I'm home now.
For 11-year-old Kayla Proctor, it was class as usual until her dad walked in the room in uniform.
Yes.
It's been 18 months since he left for Afghanistan.
I wanted to do something special for her, and actually let her see me here in my uniform and stuff. And I think it's a big morale booster for her and also her classmates, too.
They've kept up on Facebook, but this past year hasn't been easy for Kayla.
I feel really happy because me and my other sister in Bowling Green have been missing him, and I'm kind of a shock now.
Before she got the surprise of her life,
Any other?
the Cheviot Elementary 5th graders were learning citizenship. Little did Kayla know her principal, teachers, and support staff were planning, down to every last detail, like bringing Dad around the back of the school and up a back stairway.
Yeah, that's really special.
And it's special for Dad, too. This surprise kicked off his retirement after 19 years in the Army.
It's all worth it, once you get here.
And here's the best part about Kayla's dad. Since he's retiring, that means he's not going back. So he plans to spend the next year of his life transitioning back into civilian and, well, his daughter's life. We're live in Cheviot. Stephanie Stone, News 5.
A Redskins cheerleader got the surprise of her life tonight when her husband, a Marine Corps lieutenant, home early from a tour of duty, dropped in at practice.
What was your reaction? My legs turned to jello.
That's not just from practicing all night.
No, it's not. I saw him and I just couldn't stand up anymore. He had to hold me up.
Lieutenant Denver Edick was in Iraq, then Afghanistan. He wasn't supposed to come home until July, but got to return sooner. While he was away, his wife Kristen earned a prize spot on the Skins cheerleading squad.
I'm a very lucky man, obviously. And I believe I was more nervous today than I was on our wedding day. But it's just a blessing.
Kristen Edick had been practicing all night with her fellow cheerleaders, unaware that her husband was coming. The director was in on the surprise.
It's so nice to see these girls, the other side of their lives, because I work with them, just 5, 6, 7, 8, get in line, and just be able to kind of have a window to what her life is like and what it must have been like while he's been away overseas. It was just very touching.
Now they plan to hang out, watch a few movies, and Edick says he'll obviously be at all the Redskins games.
Take a little vacation, a lot of catching up to do, obviously.
Yeah.
Just not get any further than a couple inches from each other.
Let's get on our bottom. Really loud, Alexis.
Dear evil stepmother, You're really mean to me, and I don't understand. Daddy! She's crying? She's crying? She's happy. Those are happy tears.
Buddy's face.
Do you think she knows this guy?
Yeah.
I hope so. Oh my gosh, who is this? You don't have to go, come back over here. Who is it?
My dad.
It's your dad, well hug him. That was a good double take.
Are you surprised?
Yeah. Is that why you wanted us to wear these shirts?
That's great.
Oh, she's here. I'm gonna cry. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
That's what she said.
Who's redder, him or her?
I don't know what I got. Surprise!
Because I want to surprise you.
How did she see him?
You had no idea?
I don't know. He was moving closer and closer to the edge.
How did you see him?
Okay, now
So,
you can
'cause
go
I
back to
peeked.
class.
I peeked.
All right.
And then if you're good, you're good. Okay, come on. So anyhow, who's sitting in my chair?
Daddy.
All right.
Okay. Don't cry. It's happy. I cried.
Want to play video games?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What are you doing here? Oh my God, what are you doing here?
Mom.
Is Gavin big to go?
He picked up.
What's the matter? Oh my
Look who's
God,
here.
Gavin's
Let you.
I brought you your dad.
Sweet. Smile. Can't wipe that off of me.
This is my husband,
It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Simmons. Thanks, Mary. Oh, it is Caddy. Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet. How are you?
Okay, everybody's gonna go there.
Okay, Lexi.
But yeah,
We didn't know we were doing that until after we already made our plan. So next year we'll probably go. Bronson, where's your line?
to Mommy?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay.
My dad drives there.
Okay, sorry. This is my husband, Aaron. This is Wayne. Nice to meet you. Welcome home. He's a sweetheart. We love him. Now we get to the school and surprise the other kids. They don't know. Oh, my goodness. How exciting. You stay here? Or the others, are they here? They're at Heroes. They're at Heroes?
Michael, ready?
What do you think? You confused?
Was this a surprise?
Yeah.
Daddy, are we gonna talk to Winter Fun now?
Heck no. I just got done traveling for 4 days to get here to see you guys. 4 days. It took me 4 days to get here on a plane.
Wow!
I took 2 helicopter rides and 4 plane rides to come see you. Just to come see you. And Zoe and Xander and JoJo and Mommy and all the other.
Mommy.
What?
Not you, Ruby.
Are we gonna travel Winter Fun now?
Yes, in a few days.
Go see Uncle Michael.
Are you happy Daddy's
On
home?
the webcam, are you? Oh, what's the matter with you?
Go see him.
I like your dress. You got my team on. Oh, come here. Oh, trying to escape? Oh.
Jojo, who is that? Who is it?
Are you wet?
She had a wash rag on a while ago.
What do you think, huh? What do you think? You don't know what to think, huh?
Was this Miss Holly's prize?
Yep.
It was.
You happy?
Are you happy?
Happy? You happy?
Daddy,
I wonder if Mommy used
look at
to
my hair.
get so mad at you all the time
Look
when
at
I called
my
her.
hair.
You're a leg hugger, aren't you?
Look at my hair.
Look at, yeah, it's longer than mine.
Oh, look at Ruby.
Ruby.